Welcome back to Yoyondoke's kitchen. Thank you for joining me today. So today I'll be making delicious light egusi soup, and I'm going to show you step by step on how to arrive to this deliciousness. I'll be starting off with cow leg, already washed and clean, and some tripes. And I have this extremely dry fish. So I'll be cooking it with pressure pot to cut my cooking time. And whereby you don't have a pressure pot, you can use the stove to go ahead and cook it. Into my pot, I'm going to add the cow leg and the tripes. Next will be the dry fish. Is already washed and deboned. And I'll be cooking with some crushed pepper and a little bit of salt to taste. Next will be to add some water to cook. Alright, thank you guys for watching me today. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and also subscribe if you haven't. And I'll be pressure cooking this for 18 minutes. Next, into my washed pot, I'll be adding the remaining protein. So I have here turkey already washed and clean. Into the pot, I'll be adding a little bit of salt for taste and some crayfish. I love to cook with oporo, so I'm going to get it washed and blend and also added to the turkey right now. Haven't added that, we are going to cover the pot to steam so that the turkey can produce its own juice. After a few minutes, this is where we are. We can now stir together and add the rest of the protein. So I have smoked turkey and I'll be adding that to the pot for this particular recipe. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like and don't forget to follow me on Facebook if you haven't. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube if you're yet to do so. So we are going to give it a mix with a little water and we are going to cover to cook. Next will be our egusi. This is store-bought egusi and I wasn't so comfortable with that. So for that reason, I gave it a thorough wash with water. And I'm going to be blending it with some water as well. I want to remove any aftertaste that could come from it because I don't know how long it's been at the store. So after blending, the next thing will be to add the cow leg and the tripes and the dry fish into our egusi pot. Okay, so you can see it's all cooked to tender and looking so nice. Getting them back into the pot for us to form the base for our soup. And I'll be cooking with 1 piece of smoked fish and a large size piece of stock fish, which is okporoko. Next, we'll be adding the stock from the cow leg, tripes, and the dry fish. We're going to give this a good stir. And we're going to cover to simmer for a few minutes. After a few minutes, our soup is beginning to look like it. I'll be adding palm oil at this point. We're going to stir again to make sure that everything is going on well with the soup. We don't want it to burn at the base. And right now, your heat's supposed to be at the medium heat, not at a very high heat. We're going to add some water. So at this point, you need to know the consistency you're looking for. So we're adding the water according to consistency we are looking for in this soup. We're now going to cover to cook for a few minutes. After a few minutes, our soup base is looking more like it. So I'll be going in right now with the blended oporo. Remember, we blended some oporo and scotch bonnet pepper. We are going to give it a thorough mix to make sure that the bottom of the pot is not getting burnt. Okay, after mixing, we are now going to mix our egusi with the remaining of the oporo. Yes, I'm trying to to make sure that I don't have that stock kind of taste that you could get from egusi. So I'm trying to cure everything that could come from it to make this egusi perfect, as though it's coming just right from Niger. The next thing will be to add our egusi paste into the pot. At this time, we have to stir gently and we are going to cover to cook. Our egusi soup is looking good already. Remember, we are making light egusi, so the portion is not too much. And now we are going in with our bouillon cube to taste. We will not be adding any more salt at this time because we cooked the meat with some salt and as well the cow leg with some salt. The soup is almost ready. And for this recipe, I cooked with spinach. So having washed the spinach and sliced it into pieces, we are going to add it into the pot now and allow it to simmer for a minute before we stir. So we are going to cover to simmer for 1 minute. And guys, it's looking good already. We all know spinach doesn't take a long time to cook. So at this point, you need to turn off your heat and stir nicely to get it incorporated very well into the soup. We've already tasted to make sure that the seasoning was right on point. And I tell you, the egusi was very delicious. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. And if you're yet to follow us on Facebook, don't forget to follow us at Oyoyondoke's Kitchen on Facebook. Thank you guys.